Here we are, folks. We're just pulling into Scotch Corner service station, and this is where we're looking at doing a stealth camp tonight. Oh yes, you better believe it. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos, and thank you for joining me on another Sunday night serious stealth camp. You can see there, I've already said, I'm at Scotch Corner service station, and this is where I'm looking at doing a stealth camp tonight. Not in the Blotterville. I've just started off here now because I need to go and drive somewhere else and park up. You only get 2 hours parking here and then you get a fine. So I need to drive out and find somewhere safe to park the Blotterville, and then we'll walk back in with me Baghdad on my old Baccaroni. But yeah, you've got the hotel bit here. Air made from over there. That's where you've got the bit where you go in for the toilets and a Burger King. Just past it, you've got Costa Coffee, Greg's Bakery. You've got the petrol station over there, the old petroleum station. And then just behind it, there's some trees and bushes, and that's where I'm looking at doing the stealth camp tonight, guys. So yeah, I'm going to go and look for somewhere to park the Blotterville up, and when I bring you legends, fruit salads and blackjacks, we will be walking back in to our camping location. Camping location! Mad for it. So that's the Blotterville parked up, guys. Got a few minute walk back up to the entrance of the service station. Right on. Right, folks, turn right here into the service station. Now, unless somebody recognises us, I should just look like a guy with a rucksack on, maybe going to check in to the hotel. Anyway, I'm going to keep the camera pointing forward so you can see what I can see. Let's go. Sorry if the camera's a bit jerky, guys. There's an explanation behind that, which I'll tell you about when we're getting smash burgered. Right, you can see petrol stations there, or gas station for my American viewers. We've got Greg's over there, the hotel's over there, that's where we were parked. The coast seems to be clear, guys, so there's no point hanging around. No one around. I'm getting lucky. Let's get up here, folks. Oh yes, this is the way of the Mandingo. I didn't expect it to be that easy. It's normally really busy here, so I've timed that perfect. I'm on no Mandingos, as they say in the Dudonsky beat. Right, now if you look there, there's a pathway right, or just there. So I might need to get a little bit further along there. I'll bring you back in a second. Right, there's a car parked just there. I'm just waiting for it to move, because this bush is well and truly open here. As soon as that car moves, I'll move and look for a better spot. There we go. Why I'm stealthy, why I'm silent. What's this like here? Yep, this'll do, guys. Them houses I walked up past in the first place, them are over there. And some of the back gardens are just like through them trees. So I don't want to camp down there. I want to be able to get some footage of cars coming in and out of the petrol station. Later on, when we're a bit smash-burgered, we can have a mooch around the service station area. Yeah, this'll do, folks. This'll do for me. Right, let's get the old Baghdad out of me Baccaroni, and I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Right. Just having a couple of shots of whiskey. Settle the nerves, guys. Let's put that down there. Oop, you bugger. Get the top on. Oh God, nearly knocked it over. That would have turned this into a disaster movie if I'd knocked my whiskey over. Right, as you can see, I've cleared myself a lovely little space there. Now that does look good now, doesn't it? Nice little spot. Let's just take a walk down here so I can show you how close I am to the petrol station, the gas station. But I don't want to get busted blood vesseled so early. Just a quick look. There you go, guys. Let's get back to Camp Mandingo. Let's get the tent up. Let's have a couple more shots of whiskey while we're slowly getting set up. I think that's about an hour left and it'll be pitch black. That's when I'll be able to get some more good footage. Footage, the old Nicki Minaj on my camaraderie. Rice cakes. Right folks, I'm just setting the gear up, just laying my foil mat out, and I heard a police siren going. Sounds like there's another one coming now. I thought it was just the police car going to go flying up the A1 motorway, but it's just pulled into the car park over there where I was parked up earlier on. So should we go and check it out? Why not? Why am some Charlie Veitch? Oh, coming another one, coming in here. Let's go and check this out, guys. Alright mate, don't mind me.
Pop yourself in, we'll get you to the nearest customer that we've got. Do you need a hand with your weights? Ready? Watch your weights and that will call. Now make sure it's not your head alright. Stick your other leg up where you've got your weights. That's it. There you go. And then I think you go and sit on one of the benches. Just stay there as well, because I just want to hold your hand. Can you lean forward for me? Yeah, so I can pull you and press.
There you go. Someone getting locked up. Looks like there's been a fight in the hotel. The last thing I want to do is draw any attention to myself. Obviously I'm camping in the bushes over there behind the petrol station, in the whole area of the service station, the old service station. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but I noticed the guy getting put in the van had like a cut or a gash on his beak. Is the old beak around here? So aye, there we go. A little bit footage, a little bit drama on the Blot Outdoor Show. I'm not gonna just go steaming over like Ivor the engine back to me camping spot. We'll take our time. The last thing I want is the old Politsky seeing me going up there. Plus, this place is heavily cameraed, you know, with CCTV. It's got to be, because you've got the park and eye things all over, because you get a fine if you park up for more than 2 hours. So I think what I'll do is, when I'm walking back to my spot, I'll walk back out. I'll walk back out the service station. I'm a smart guy, you know, I'm always thinking. Yeah, I'll walk back out, and then I'll walk like back down the road as if I'm heading back down to where the Blotmobile's parked. Then I'll turn my camera off, and when the course is clear, I'll get back into Camp Mandingo. We'll keep the camera rolling, because we've got the police van and the police car leaving the scene, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Oh well then, let's slowly get back over here. We'll just keep the camera rolling, folks. Why I'm some Billy Moore. Why I'm some YouTube sensation. I tell you what, let's take a mooch over here. While we're out and about, I might as well show you the whole service station area. When I come and do my wild camps, you know, I park up there sometimes on the way to the lakes, or sometimes on the way back, and I don't go to Greg's. Well, sometimes I do. I go here, West Cornwall Pasty Company. Honestly guys, the pasties from there, the video and nasties from there, absolutely beautiful. Steak and ale, leek and potato. Aye aye. Loads of different flavours, million times better than Gleggy's taxis. Over going there, Costa, Blurter King, KFC. I call it Blurter King because sometimes it's nice, but more than half the time it tastes like some fat stinkers blurted in your mouth. Matron. I'm only joking, guys. Come on, let's get back over. Oh, bye. Good bit of footage. Cop car there, wondering what the hell I'm doing. Oh, it's alright. The other copper says it's okay to blot outdoors. It's just the Mandingo. He must be camping round here. We'll leave the Mandingo alone. Why I'm popular. You goddamn son of a ditch. Right folks, let's get this torch off. I'm going to walk out like I said, and then I'll come back in, because like someone working in the garage will probably be watching me now, wondering what the hell I'm doing. And with this light on, if I go up into the bushes there, yeah, I'm giving myself a massive chance in getting busted blood vesseled and rum below cupped at exactly the same time. I'll bring you legends back and a few Neil Sadakas ricicles. cheese mandingos. Just on my second bottle, nearly finished it. Estrella Damm. Is it called Estrella Damm? Yeah, it is. Estrella. It's even got FC Barcelona wrote in the bottle. Giants of the Bundesliga, if you know what I'm talking about. Cheers, guys. Oh, I've had a few shots of whiskey as well, because when I got here, there was absolutely no Ian rush to get set up. So, a couple of beers, a few whiskies, slowly setting my gear up, and then we had the drama with the police. So that passed a few minutes away. But it's tremendous. This is like a proper stealth camp. What people who watch class as a proper stealth camp. I'm in a busy area, cars in and out, right next to the petrol station. There's going to be cars coming in here all night long, in the famous words of Lionel Blair. You better believe there is. You've got houses over there. I think I'm just far enough away. I'll have to be careful with the light, because anyone coming in the back garden, and these is like really posh houses down there. Well, posh compared to where I live. Do you know what I mean? I live like in an ex-council house. We bought it years ago, but it's like in a council estate. I think about 80% of the houses have been bought, but there still are council houses where I live. The snout special about me, guys, honestly, absolutely snout. Going off track, I even said to Mrs. Blott, you know, what would you do if the channel went like boom, boom shakalak? Nah, for me it's already went boom. I'm over the moon where the channel's at, and that's down to you guys, thanks very much. But I said to Mrs. Blott, what would you do if the channel just like went nuts and took off and like I said, would you want to buy a brand new house, or would you buy a plot of land? I can hear someone's dog or something. Well, Mrs. Blott just said, nah, we'll just get our house done out nice, because our house at the minute, you know, it's like the Money Pit. Have you seen that film, Money Pit, with Tom Hanks, where the place is just falling apart? That's what our house is like. I don't think there's one room in our house that we don't need to spend money on, and that's including the front garden and the back garden as well. I mean, we're not scruffs or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Just we've had nothing for that long. We do need to spend quite a bit of money on the house, but we'll get there. But yeah, getting back on track, I said to Mrs. Blott, you know, if things went crazy, talking like hypothetically, if the channel took off and I was making a lot of money, would you want to buy like a posh house somewhere? And Mrs. Blott said exactly what I was already thinking. Nah, stay where we are, because there's nothing special about us. We'll just get our house done out nice, and we'll just have a nice house where we live. My son's got autism, you know, like very slight, but he's a creature of habit. He doesn't like change. Even he said, I don't want to move away. I don't want to move to a posh house or out in the countryside. I just want to live here. And he, the little bugger, he even said, if you go and buy a posh house somewhere, do it once I'm 18 or 21 or whatever, and you can leave me here. I'll live here. I'm not moving out of this house. But me and Mrs. Blott said, don't worry, son, we're not going anywhere. You've got to keep your feet firmly on the ground, haven't you? Don't be a big-headed bastard. That's one thing I've said. If you've been watching my videos, guys, long enough, you've definitely heard me saying this before. There's no worse than a big-headed, bragging bastard. And we all know someone, don't we? Even though it might be a good friend or a family member, and we love them, we care about them, but by God, you know, when you've been with them and then you leave them, you turn to your friends or your partner or your family or your wife and you're going, he's a right big-headed bastard, or she's a right big-headed bastard. And I would never want to be like that. You know what it is, guys? I can't even remember now what I started talking about in the first place. let's try and get back on track. This is what I love about my channel, you know. This is what I love. Some people don't like it. Some people will say, oh, you talk too much, or you talk shite. Oh, there's a car down there. Can you see? I'm sitting here chatting away to you legends, and about 15 metres away someone's blown the tyres up down there. This is a proper serious stealth camp. Yeah, oh, my mind has gone blank now. The old blankety blank. Check pen and book. They're not watching me. They're taking no notice of me. Yeah, I was saying, I'm absolutely loving this. And what I was going to get at, oh, another cop van going past. 2 cop vans. Oh, can I get them in shot? Just gone past there, folks. They must have been hanging back at the hotel, taking a report of what's going on, taking a statements and that. There was getting a drink because my mind's gone blank again. Let us get the whiskey. Cutty sock sent to me from Neil Gandhi. Cheers, Neil, my man friend. I will certainly ding dang do a world famous whiskey review later on. You better believe I will. Yeah. Back on track now. I remembered what I was going to say. I'm enjoying the stealth camp so much. Had a little bit of a nightmare today. Like nothing too bad. Quite funny now when I look back. Mrs. Blott and my son Preston went out to work earlier on. So I thought, right, rather than sitting on my big fat hairy spotty arse wasting me time flicking through YouTube, let's go off, let's go out and about and look for a potential camping spot for the coming weeks. I might find 2, I might find 3, you never know. I'm not going to tell you where I went because people are not daft. Some of you guys are super intelligent and you can suss out where I've been looking if I give you a little clue. Let's just say I was behind this building, and then when I came out the back of it, I was behind like some garages, and I came across a load of black bin bags, black bin liners. Come and get your black bin bags. Did it. Come and get your black bin bags. If you buy or straight or bender. Came in with that Phoenix Nights. Did you used to watch Phoenix Nights? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Peter Kane, legend. Jeez, guys. Come and get your black bin bags. Anyway, there was a load of black bin bags that had been chucked behind these garages. There must have been 10, 12, 14, I don't know. There was loads. The first one I came to was ripped open, and you could see it was like grass or hay, the old David hay. So I went to the second one and I put my foot on it, and it was like nice and firm. Another police van gone past there. Jesus, someone must have been sending a nasty tweet. Keir Starmer, yeah. Oh, torch has gone off, guys. Hold on, I'll bring you back in a second. Fuck it down. Take the top off, Mandingo. Yeah, well, the torch going off, I'll explain part of the story as well. I'm now holding my head torch and my selfie stick at the same time. Anyway, so the second bin bag was solid, so I stepped over it like the third or fourth one, I think. My foot went straight through it. I had my old hiking boots on, and exactly the one, another cop van. Jesus, that's like 6 cop vans has gone out here, and cop cars. it's a nightmare this. You'll understand in a second. So, right, I stood in this bin bag and my foot went straight through it and I just felt like a warmth, and when I looked down, the black bag was full of dog's diarrhea. Honestly guys, you've got no idea how bad it was. It absolutely stunk, and it went over the top of my boot and inside my boot, plus my boot had a couple of holes in, so the dog's diarrhea got inside my foot. I didn't want to take it off because I didn't want to touch it until I got home and got some gloves on, do you know what I mean? So I had to go in the Blockmobile. Before I got to the Blockmobile, I was wiping my boot like in the long grass, and I got like 95% of it off, so I didn't get any shit inside my car, but my car stunk. Oh, I feel sick now thinking about it. So I've had to like proper spray my car with air freshener, go new, you know, them Christmas tree things you hang off your light to make it smell nice. Unbelievable. And when I got home and I took my boot off, I don't even want to tell you about that. Just like disgusting. So that's what happened there, guys. Absolute nightmare. Believe it or not, some dickhead will say, oh, you just made that story up. I haven't got that much of a vivid imagination. Well, I have, like, haven't I? But do you know what I mean, guys? Anyway, fast forward a few hours, I'm coming out to go camping, and as I'm walking from my house to the Blockmobile, I'm connecting my phone, which I use as my camera, to my selfie stick, and my selfie stick snapped. Like the spring thing, you pull the spring thing apart so it like grips your phone. Snapped. Oh, absolute nightmare. So I got on my phone, looking online. There's a Sainsbury's just down the road from where I live with the Argos in, and they had one in stock, and that's what I'm using now. It's the cheapest, nastiest piece of shit, piece of dog diarrhea you'll ever see. So if the camera work's been a bit wobbly earlier on, I apologise. It's this cheap selfie stick. In fact, when I finish talking now, I'm going to go on Amazon, because I've got Amazon Prime, and I'm going to order one to get delivered for tomorrow. But this one, yeah, I opened the box carefully, I didn't rip it. I'll put it in the box, and then I'll keep it in my bag, and I'll take it out on every camp, because there's no weight on it. It's just an absolute piece of shit, piece of plastic with a cheap light on, and you can see the light has gone off straight away. I'm now using my head torch. Nightmare. So bear with me, bear arse with me on this video, guys. I've got the light off my other selfie stick with this, but it doesn't fasten on the top of this. But I'll figure it out. I'll work things out as I go along. You better believe I will. Cheers, guys. Aye. So, yeah, they say shit for luck, don't they? They say shit for luck, and I thought, oh well, shit for luck. No, I didn't get lucky. My selfie stick snapped. Why, I'm some lyrical genius. And then when I was setting my tent up, my first beer I was halfway through it, I kicked it over. So the say it comes in threes, so there you go. Hopefully I get no more problems. Anyway, I'm bussing for a Slash Garden jukebox jury, so I'm going to go over there and I'm going to drain the lizard, the old Eddie Lizard. And I'm sorry if the lighting's shite. We'll have to just like do the best we can on this video, guys. And thank you very much for your support. Right. Oh yes, my Mandy Dingleberries. It's almost time. It's about time I should show you my setup for tonight. It's starting to get late. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's the latest I think I've ever waited to show you my setup. But I've just been sitting chilling out. In fact, I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been sitting on my big fat hairy spotty arse, enjoying a beer, enjoying a few shots of whiskey, and I've been on Amazon ordering myself a new selfie stick with a good light on the top of it. This one I'm using now is absolutely shite, so apologies guys if the footage has been a bit wibbly wobbly. It might not have been, it might have been okay. If the lighting's been shite, I also apologise, because this has just got a tiny little light on the top and it doesn't last very long. I've been having to keep charging it up a couple of times, but it'll do for tonight. It'll do for like a spare selfie stick that I can bring out and keep in my bag, because there's not much weight on it. It'll do the job for tonight, and it'll do the job to be a prostitute. Sorry guys, I mean a substitute selfie stick. What else did I order? I ordered a new pack of hiking socks, 5 or 6 pairs. You can't get enough hiking socks guys when you're in my line of work. Wild camping, stealth camping, hiking up the hills and through the valleys. You know, it makes sense guys. What else did I order? A new power bank. Oh yes, a new power bank guys. The one I've got's pretty good. In fact, it's good enough that I've ordered the same one again. But if I'm ever going to do like a 2D adventure, it means I've got like a backup. I've got plenty of power, so I can charge me camaraderie up. Plus, my son always borrows mine, so it means I've got 2. He borrows mine for his drone. It means I've got 2 decent power banks there. And if my son takes one, I'm not looking for me power bank thinking, where's my power bank? I'm going out camping. You know it makes sense, guys. Right, like I say, once again, I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. We will just have to make up for it in this video. We'll have to do the best we can do. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you can see the old foil mat goss is on the bottom. You know we're in the Berghouse, not the Berghouse. My God, how much shite do I talk? The Vango. We're in the old battered and bruised Vango Orion. I need to get the Berghouse back out soon, just to blow the old cobwebs off it. So, we've got the Berghouse sleeping pad. That's why I was thinking of Berghouse. I've got my OEX 4-season sleeping bag. Trespass pillow biter. I've got this light. I don't normally show you this. That's stuffed in there. You keep it in a low light, and it keeps me lit up all night long, in the famous words of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo and Tony Blackburn, if you know what I'm talking about. Right folks, I've already got my warm jacket on, my bag's there, charging wires and all that shite there, tea towel. I don't know why I brought that out. Sometimes your tent can be a bit moist, and be a bit damp sometimes when you're going after the last camp, so I can just like wipe things down. Gloves, there's no need for the heated gloves. Of what is your name? The heated gloves of what? What is your name? Just a cheap pair of gloves, guys. Fucking cheap pair of gloves. What is your name with a cheap pair of gloves? Got me pots and pans here, me knife and fork set, glass tin. My main meal tonight. I've had this out a couple of times, and both times I fell asleep. I promise you, 100% I am cooking my food tonight. In fact, I'm getting quite hungry, so I think I'm going to cook me food before I do the world famous whiskey review. So we've got Tilda, Perry, the old Tilda, Kevin and Perry, with a tin of Tesco's chicken curry katona with Katie Price. Katie Price and curry katona. I'm not going to mention her again. That's enough to put me off my food. Katie Price and curry katona. Go and Arrett. Doing a 69. Katie Price. And Kerry Katona. It's enough to pour us off me food. So that's the last time I mentioned that. Snacks. I'm going to have this very soon. Some pepperami jerky. Oh, yes. I've already been eating these, folks. Some random shite. I've got a Kit Kat and some Black Jacks. Black Jacks. Black Jacks. Ah, no. He called them Black Jacks. Black. Black Jacks. He fucking called them Black Jacks. Oh no. Black Jacks. I'm sorry, guys. It's the name of the sweets. I didn't name them. It's not my fault. They're called Black Jacks. I'm only joking, guys. And I'm not naming anyone's name again. No, we're not doing that, guys. We're only having a laugh. Oh, Jesus. Somebody's just been parked down there, blowing the tyres up, and they just drove off. Imagine them standing there blowing the tyres up and all, and he goes, Black Jacks! Black! I must have been like, what the fuck? Let's get away, there's a crazy man in the bush. Right, folks, that's where I've been sitting. We've got this whisky. I only brought half out, or just more than half, but there's still plenty left for a few shot dingoes and the world famous whisky review, Cutty Sark blended Scotch whisky. I have reviewed this once before. Yeah, someone sent us like a little miniature bottle, but I think it was a good 2 years ago, so I can't even remember what I said about it or what score I give. So I don't think anybody else will be remember, unless you're an absolute super fan. This was sent to me from a legend by the name of Neil Gandhi. Now Neil has sent me a few bottles before, so cheers Neil, my man friend sexual. It is very much appreciated. You better believe it is, and you better believe we will do a world famous review on that. You can see 3 bottles down there. We've got one left. Estrella Dam. What's that, guys? Shh. Quiet. Shh. Oh, it's the fox. The fox is back. What did the fox say? Estrella Dam. Yes. FC Barcelona, the legends of the Bundesliga. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this beer and a few shots of whiskey. I hope this selfie stick and the light isn't too shite, and I'll bring you legends back in a Winnie Mandela, a few Secondas, a Desmond Tutu, and a Neil Sedaka. Oh, yes. You know what I'm talking about. Lice. Just getting some footage, guys, before we get the scrandingo on and doozy wasky with you. Oh yes, you know, makes total sense. Time to get the food on, guys. We've got some Tesco's chicken curry katona, mildly spiced and aromatic, succulent chicken breast cooked with traditional spices. I bet it is. And with that, we've got some Tilda, Kevin and Perry rice. I'll bring you black when it's cooking away. Right. Cheers, guys, on my last bottle of Estrella. The chicken curry katona with peri ricicles is bubbling away. That won't take long now. Let's have a little taste test. Oh, that's piping hot. Yeah, the rice was still a little bit hard, so another couple of Winnie Man Dougal's, Winnie Man Father Dougal's. Brr. And we will be eating the meal fit for Mandy Dingle when I bring you black back and have the camera set up, and we will be diving in and doing some serious Borussia munching Gladbach. Right. Yes, guys. Here we go. Chicken curry katona with peri ricicles. Not bad. Plenty chunks of chicken. It's the old Ciccone Weber. Oh, that's absolutely piping hot, folks, and it's lovely. If the camera setup, if the light setup isn't right, I do apologise. This selfie stick has got a little light on the top. I've got the light that's screwed on my selfie stick that I snapped down on the bottom pointing up, so the whole light thing might be shite. But the Blot Outdoor Show isn't professional. We will crack on and we will continue diving into this dodgy camping mail. I think this is the third time I've brought this meal out now. The peri rice and the chicken curry. Twice I fell asleep, but now it's happy dingleberries. I'm lit up now. I can hear people down at the garage. I hope these lights are not going to draw people to my attention. To be honest, 99% of people, even if they did see someone up in the woods, you know, you go to the garage to pay for your fuel, and you look up and you see a tent. Oh, big spider there. Or was it an ant? Adam and the ants. People are just going to leave you alone, aren't they? They could think I'm homeless, or I'm travelling on the coast to coast. Oh, that's nice, that, like. That's a nice combination. Mad for it. No, it is. A chicken curry rice from Tesco's and the peri peri tilde rice. It just goes together really nice. Really rice. Well, oh shit, he's the police looking for the Mandingo. While I'm talking at this, guys, I'm going to take this chance to say a massive spank you. Should I say a thank you? To each and every one of you legends who have supported my channel. The Blot Outdoor Show over this last week. I know times is hard. You don't have to do it. I certainly don't ask you to do it. Buy me a coffee. No. Every video I leave a link in the comment section 3 times a week, every video, but that is just totally optional. My videos are free and always will be for everyone. I will never charge like a membership fee or anything like that. You guys know the score. I've said that many times before. But for any of you legends who have gone out your way and you've bought me a coffee, to say thank you for the videos, honestly guys, it is very much appreciated. And this is a massive, big fat ginormous, the old Megasaurus thank you to all you legends who have bought me a Jurgen coffee over this last week. There's your names, guys, down there and down there. Thank you so much. You know, it makes absolute, complete, total sense. What's that? It's the fox. What did the fox say? Jeez, guys. Right, I think I'm going to sit and just enjoy slowly eating this. I can't do it any other way. I can't ram it down my neck because it's boiling hot. But I'm going to have a few minutes off camera eating this. I'll bring you legends back in a few Winnie Mandelas, and we will do the world famous review. Oh yes, you know, it makes sense, and you know what I'm talking about. Rice. Oh, yes, Mandingos. You know what time it is. It's Wasky time. And this is what we've got this week. Cutty Sark blended Scotch Wasky, kindly sent to me from a legend by the name of Neil Gandhi. Neil Ramesh Gandhi. Oh yes, Neil, you're absolute legend, and it's not the first time you've sent me some Wasky. It's very much appreciated. You better believe it is. Come on then, let's get this popped in. The old famous Cub Dingo. Oh yes, my Mandy Dingleberries. Let's get the old Bakeroni in. Oh yeah, a little bit vanilla. A little bit creamy, like a creamy vanilla. But it's a funny one. Maybe a little bit. I'll have a little swirl around again and give another sniff before I save it. Yeah. Almost like a soapy type of smell. A little bit soapy. Vanilla. Like a creamy vanilla. But like a soapiness to it. At exactly the same time. You know what I'm talking about. You know what makes sense. That's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Ricicles. Yeah. Not the roughest, but not the smoothest at exactly the same time. I mean, it's not going down in a way where I'm like, oh, oh, oh. No, do you know what I mean? It's not like, and it's not going down like, brother, do you know what I mean? But it's not awful either. It's not nasty. I'm not tasting it and going, no, it's kind of in the middle. It's not rough. In the famous words of Little Mick, where he would say rough and smooth at the same time. It's not rough and it's not smooth at exactly the same time. Let's carry on, guys. Let's give it a bash. I'm not really getting anything fruity about it. I like when I get a little bit of a fruity flavour running through. It's more biscuity. Let's have another taste. Not biscuity, more like cereal. You know, like a breakfast cereal type of flavour-rooney. Oh, yes. Oh, your ego's through the roof, man, Dingo. Your ego's through the roof. Oh, no. You've changed, man, Dingo. Oh. You're not what you used to be a year ago. Your ego's through the roof. Whatever. Come on, guys. Aye, my ego's through the roof, yeah. I'm still wearing the same underpants with holes in. I'm still recording on my phone. Even though I could buy a better camera. I'm still in the same tent. The same tent for stealth camping from the beginning. Your ego's through the roof. Oh no, you've changed. No, I haven't. I'm just the same man, Dingo. Come on. Let's have another couple of tastes, and I'll tell you exactly what I think about it. What I think about it. What I think about. What I say. What I think about. When I give a tick. What I think about. What I taste. What I think. Think about it. Come on. Oh yeah, it was for the roof. Yeah, definitely a cereal type of taste. Oh, maybe a little bit honey in there as well. Oh yes, I like a little bit honey in me alcoholic beverage.
light biscuity, definite breakfast cereal, honey, toffee. Yeah, it's grown on us. It's actually grown on us. I'm not going to lie, guys, and a massive thanks to Neil Gandy for this. But as I've been just sitting and supping it was one of them ones where I was saying to myself, oh, why? It's snout special, but it's doing the old job dingo for a nice little chest warmer. It's doing a job dingo because I enjoy a wasky when I'm out camping. I'm not bothered if it's a shite one, a good one, a bang average one, a top quality one. I don't care. I just enjoy a wasky when I'm out camping. But I was thinking, yeah, it's doing the job. But as I'm doing this wasky review, it's kind of grown on us. I'll tell you what, maybe the slightest bit, let me get this last bit down the old hatchticles. Yeah, now I've swirled that round the old gummy bears for a few seconds. And like an orangey, zesty, orangey thing there. And I did say, didn't I? So it just shows you how wrong you can get things. And I am no wasky expert. I know I joke on sometimes and I say I'm a wasky connoisseur. I'm certainly not. I do this because I enjoy it. I am definitely no expert. Oh, my light's gone off. So let's wrap this up, folks. Hold on. Get the head torch on. There we go. Is that better, guys? Yeah. So, this selfie stick shit and the light shit. But I think I've done a good job considering. My new one comes tomorrow on Sunday. Yeah, I got like a little nice taste of orange there in the end. The old Jason orange, as well as like a toffee. What else here? Cereal, little biscuity, few nice flavour brownies. It wasn't bad. Cutty sock from the legend, sent to me from the legend by the name of Neil Gandy. Cheers, Neil, my man friend. I'm going to give it a steady 7. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 dingo, my Mandy Dingleberry Finley quiz. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. And this is serious wild camping. Oh yes. Rice cakes. Boomski bait. International Playboy Bunny Boiler. Right. I'll see you, legends. First thing in the morning, I think I'll go over to Greg's and get myself a bacon and sausage sarnie and a nice black cock. Sorry, folks. I mean black coffee. Good night, Vienna. Bonjour. Arrivederci in Vorsprung der Technik. Au revoir, guys. And good morning, Vietnam. 9:25, so I've slept like a baby's arm. Fantastic, but it's now time for me to get up, get a quick slash Gordon, because I'm bursting, and get slowly packed away. Yeah, been a fantastic stealth camp. It's not raining, so that's even better. I'll bring you back in a few seconds. Ricicles. Matron, it's the glove of self-love. Oh, the glove. Oh, of self-love. I'm in trouble deep, guys. Oh, I need a Papa Don't Preach. All that bending down, packing my gear away. Oh, I've got a teddy bear's arm sticking out my rusty sheriff's badge, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to nip over to the service station. I'm going to drop my groceries, and then I might as well go to Greg's and get myself a nice black cock. Sorry guys, I mean a nice black coffee. So yeah, when I bring it back, I'll be all packed away. I'll have enjoyed my coffee, and it'll be time to hit the street. Dice. Oh, matron. So there we go, then my spam dingoes. That's me all packed away. Obviously, that's where the tent was. Baghdad's there ready to put on my old backaroonie. I didn't bring a plastic bag to put all my rubbish in, you know, for a bin diesel, so all my shite is stuffed in there. I didn't even get me coffee. When I went over into the main building to get a dump truck, there was only one person in Greg's, and then when I came out, the queue was out the door, so I thought, bugger that, bugger me backwards, as they say in the gear bars of San Francisco. I'm going to get off down to the Blockmobile, and then I'll drive back in, and hopefully the queue's gone down. So come on then, let's get the bag on, let's make like a tree and split, and get out of Dodge City. Rice cakes. Here we go, guys. There's a car parked up there, but I couldn't give a shite. I don't care who sees us now. We are out of here. Oh yes! That's another successful stealth camp completed. You better believe it is. So that's it then, folks. That's the end of this week's stealth camping adventure. It's been fantastic. I've had a great time. I hope you legends have enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Give me a like. You better believe it, guys. Spread your legs. I mean, spread the word about the Blot Outdoor Show and tell people about it. Leave a comment in the comment section. It really does help the channel. And make sure you tune in for the next one, which will be a wild camping adventure on Wednesday night. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.